Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the #1 team in the land, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off, and the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
A completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Cox. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And this drive has now reached the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Now, let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
BAT is good. They jump at front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick-6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And now they'll run it on the draw. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Running back has it on a screen now. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Linebacker shifting around now. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, North Texas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Getting set. There's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
North Texas, 14, UNLV, 0.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. Inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll hand it off. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to pass this time. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. You're going to throw the ball? Man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Mean Green. This quarterback on fire today. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's going to hand this off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 25. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The linebacker shifting around now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle, but 1st down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the return starts from inside the 20. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gives the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. On the ground, it's Cox.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Drops back, looking to throw on third and forever. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Mean Green. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UNLV. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Touchdown, Rebels. A fumble return for 6. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up and score myself.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, North Texas. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. And one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
325. Ringo.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Receiver in motion now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the beatdown continues. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want. When you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
2nd and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the 3rd quarter. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, North Texas. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The offense right in the line, playing with tempo now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll feed the back again. Great cut there. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit as he released it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, UNLV. Still no answer for this offense.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gives it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the route is on. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And there's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's past the 30. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting into the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.